Hi, welcome to my classroom. I'm Miss Goforth. I teach high school math here at Baldwin. I have a PowerPoint I want to share with you guys, so give me a second to share my screen and we'll begin. Okay, so like I said, I'm Miss Goforth. I teach high school math, Algebra 1, Algebra 1A, and Math for College Readiness. I am in room 123, 123. Going to be talking today about Algebra 1. Algebra 1 is a course that is designed to help formalize and extend math that students have learned in the middle grades. Our critical areas, we call them units. They deepen and extend understanding of linear and exponential relationships by contrasting them with each other and by applying linear models to data that exhibit a linear trend. Students engage in methods for analyzing, solving, and using quadratic functions. At the end of the year, we have time built in to review for the FSA because this course does have an EOC, end of course exam, and FSA for Algebra 1, that is a graduation requirement, and will make up 30% of the course grade. So the best ways to contact me, you can contact me by email at goforthc@duvalschools.org or on my school voicemail. Now this is voicemail only. I typically have classes during the day, so I can't answer the phone. That number is 904-455-0091. How will your student turn in work? Well, now that we are back to brick and mortar, those students will turn in work in person. Each class has a designated bin, it's color coded, they know which one is theirs, and they'll turn in their work that way. If they would prefer, they can also upload it into Focus, but I would rather them turn it in person, but they can. There is that option for Focus. For the online kids, the Baldwin homeroom students, assignments are going to be turned in through Focus. Or if we are using a platform like Algebra Nation or Goformative, they'll be submitted and worked through there. They're done in there. I can see the grades. They don't then have to upload anything into Focus. But we are not going to be turning in work to the assignment tabs in Team. No work will be submitted through the assignments tab on Teams. My grading policy, 90 to 100 is A, 80 to 89 B, 70 to 79 C, 60 to 69 D, 50 to 0 is an F. I do have a weighted grade book with exams making up 35%, quizzes making up 10%, warm-ups 10%, exit slips 20%, online, classwork, homework, all grouped together for 20%, and then participation at 5%. Late work can be turned in for partial credit. It will be graded at 20% off the original grade, so the highest you can get on late work is an 80%. But assignments that are not turned in will receive a 0. And 80 is much better than 0. We do, like I said earlier, have an end of course exam, which is worth 30% of your final grade. So, makeup directions. It is the student's responsibility to reach out to the teacher after school to receive any missed assignments. The student must make arrangements with me to make up the work. All assignments are also going to be in our class notebook, which is located on Teams. I've showed all the students how to get to it, but I'm going to show you guys too in a few slides. But anything is always going to be placed in our class notebook. So attendance. Now that we are back full-time brick and mortar, attendance for in-person is based on being present in the classroom in your seat. For my Baldwin homeroom students, students will need to sign into Teams every day through the attendance tab at the top of the team and then join the live meeting. You have to do the attendance and join the live meeting, which will meet every day on Teams to be considered present. If you're absent, you'll need to check our class notebook for any missing assignments or notes, complete them, submit them, and reach out to me if you have any questions. Tutoring. I will have online tutoring on Wednesdays from 2 to 3:30 on Teams. There is a separate tutoring team that I've made that I've added your student to. On Thursdays, it will be 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. in my classroom in room 123. That one is in person. And then Wednesdays is online. Teams, virtual classes will be held on Teams every day, and students are expected to join the live meeting daily. Brick and mortar students, you will still have access to our class team, and your class notebook will continue to be updated with your assignments. Okay, so it's kind of a little overview of Teams. This is a little screenshot of our Teams page. The attendance tab is up at the top. This fill attendance. Your student would click that, enter their name, and if there's anything that they have any questions or anything on, they would put it in there. On our Teams page is also our class notebook. It is under the general channel up here at the top where they would select the attendance is where our class notebook is. So you would click on class notebook and then open this little arrow here. And it's going to open and look like this. We've got your warm-ups and they are broken up by week, and then there'll be notes and assignments. And those will all be available here in class notebook for virtual students and brick and mortar students. Okay, so another thing that we will be using is Algebra Nation. AlgebraNation.com. This is where you can access your course workbook. There's also some helpful videos that go through the workbook. We go through them in class, but if you ever miss a day or you ever want to go back and see a topic, Algebra Nation is a great resource that you can use for that. There are also practice problems that your student can kind of check their understanding. They're called Check Your Understanding. So, AlgebraNation.com, you open it, it looks like this. You are going to want to click down this little arrow down under each folder for the different sections. And then right here circled this PDF, that's going to open a course workbook for each of the sections. On the right, these little green squares, if you click on them, they open up practice problems. And then if you press the little play button, that is going to give you the videos. And you can pick the different study experts up the top, Amy, Ashley, Darnell, Jose, Kiana, and Zach. They all go through it at different paces, some a little more in depth, some a little quicker. Zach has closed caption and Jose does his in Spanish. Okay, so another website that we use that students have assignments on is GoFormative. It is goformative.com. Giving them instructions for joining, you go here, go to goformative.com/join, you enter this code, and then you create an account. Okay, well, thank you for joining me for my little quick overview, my open house. Bye.